This is the story of how I made my Lego Huggy Wuggy. It started a long time ago, and I shall show you how to make one for yourselves. Alright, we're going ground up. I'm starting with the feet. I basically just used what they normally use for the Lego mechs, because I'm pretty sure he was actually built off of one, or a few. Either way, this is what they're probably gonna look like at the end. You can put most of whatever you want on the bottom. I just kind of winged it, or I just used what I found necessary. The first thing that is necessary is this little child. It's a little ball. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It's a little ball thing. You're gonna want a hollow mid tile, the 2x4. You're gonna want a hollow version of that, like with holes in it. You know, like what they use for the mechs on the stupid crap. You're gonna basically want that. And then a few other things. I figured that these yellow tiles would work pretty well. Then I just used darker ones on the back because I ran out. And just do basically the same thing on the other side, but do it how the other side would be. And for this part here, I just use the angled piece, put one of them bars there, and made a slopey tile there. Yeah. And so that's gonna mostly like cover up that ugly, disgusting, not really adding much detail circular piece. So it's gonna pop that back on. And time for the next ones. Or should I do his full legs? Or yeah, I'm gonna do the full legs. Screw it. All right, now for the legs. Don't worry about that part. I just used whatever. Okay. So if you're worried about a bear boy on the back, well, that's your problem. I don't care, because I use it as a display, and I just use the front of this very disabled man. So basically, you're gonna want these turkey Twizzlers. That little back piece, I don't know if it's entirely necessary. But I had nothing else to thicken up this part. If you want to, you can thicken up the legs, or you can not, or you can, or in some spots you can or can't. It doesn't matter. Either way, I mean, you're just gonna need some joint pieces. That's the long and short of it. What I actually did, because I was running low on pieces for this part, you want side view. I did this. I did that, and then I did that. This part connects to the feet. Wow, revolutionary idea, I know. Shrimp leg. Either way, same thing with the feet. You're just gonna want to do the same thing again. And, yeah. Wait, I just realized, is that... frick. Okay, actually, maybe they're not identical because I have not noticed this for a long time, but I don't want to change it, so now I'm gonna force it upon everyone who watches this. For this leg's gotta be the right leg, or I guess, well, for us it'd be the left, but if you're looking at it from this gentleman's point of view, and you look at it from the back side, it is the right. So whatever. But the right leg, you're gonna want the middle section to be going up. The other one, it's the opposite. You're gonna want it to be going down, okay? The slope on the middle part of the leg. Yeah, I know the freaking fuzz around the camera is stupid because the stuff or whatever, but okay, next one. Actually, bonus round, we have the waist. The waist, you're gonna want to make it like this. I just used this part for the bottom. Didn't really do much to it. And then I just have the 3 parts here. The legs are actually misaligned because it's all I could do, but that's fine. It doesn't really change much. It just kind of does something. Alright, goodbye to the next one, or something like that. Goodbye, everyone. Side note, he did get decapitated when I slapped him on the ground just then. I can't get hugs anymore. Yeah, go cry about it. Anyway, these are his arms. Yep, again, they're bare bones on the back. His hands will be facing inward. So you're gonna want to do that for the arm. For the shoulder. Shimmy, shimmy. Okay, no. More of an inside look. I know this thing is terrible zooming on. I'm just gonna zoom. There's the. See, again, like with the one thing and then the other thing. You're gonna want them put like that, where this one's in the. Where the one that connects to the arm, or the torso, is in the front. And then you're gonna want this little piece drooping down. Then you're gonna want to do that. And then I just did that. I know it looks sad. Don't. But I think it works. And then the hands, very interesting. I'm just gonna make a separate segment about them because they're complicated enough on their own. And so basically you're just gonna want to do the same thing to the other arm. Like with everything else here. Smile. Oh, look at that broken smile. Yeah. It is now time for hand greetings. Handshake. Okay. So, what you're gonna want to do in this part is go do a bunch here. But what it really comes down to is that little that little slopey bit, that little clampy bit, and then that little bit there as well. Then whatever small tile you want to fill in that gap. I just went with the actual color. Then, since this is the I forgot which hand, so there's no point in me saying that. You're just gonna put the fingers like that. They're not really fingers, are they? But either way. And basically, when they're done, they'll look like. Wait, that's wrong. They're gonna look like that. And they're just gonna pop on the arms like that. Everything's like that. Like that is like that. High five. It is time for torso. No, please, don't. No, die, Huggy. He's decapitated. Anyway, this is the chest. I used the slopes there. Yes, I just used the yellow because I had nothing else, okay? Nothing else that really fit. Slope a bit, the point a bit, and that middle tile is also pretty necessary. That part here. Oh, actually, yeah. So let's go into Huggy anatomy class real quick. How is a Huggy actually structured? In my mind, it looks like this. I want that little angled part to be there because it fits very well. Okay? And we're gonna put this slope a bit over that flat bit. Of course, you're gonna put the flat bit on the other end as well, but then it looks perfect. Okay, and it lines up well with the other thing, and it keeps those in places like a little lock. Yep. And the back, I actually put those there for the back. It helps keep structure and keeps that little connection point on. So you're actually probably gonna want to do that. For that bit, I just used the inverted tiles. Like with the smooth bottoms. You could probably use normal tiles as well. Just make sure you actually either use a 2x4 or a or 3 2x2s. Head. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I just used these cartoony eyes because I know I couldn't make him smile, okay? I just didn't have the bricks for it. And I know it looks like he has a really fat nose. But trust me, it looks terrible without the nose. Or, well, it's not a nose. But it looks terrible without it. That's the point. Look at this mess of limbs. Oh, God, I must look like a psychopath right now. Look his legs. His beautiful thighs and calves. Anyway, again, I used the smooth tiles here. I used big wing pieces. And this little piece here. I can go over the full assembly process in a later video, but I'm giving you a rough overview. And you're just gonna want to angle his eyes correctly, whereas he doesn't look like a fool. How did it get over there? Either way. So that is my very, very rough Huggy Wuggy tutorial. I just gotta reform him. That's just the rough guide of his limbs. I'll show you the completed version, even though I'm pretty sure I already showed it, but he wasn't doing the freaking pose, so it doesn't look cool, and it won't get as many likes, comments, and 6, 7, no. Either way, this boy is done. Now he will be completed in 1 second. With the power of editing. I said with the power of editing and a clump full of limbs. There. Perfect editing. Also, side note, you're gonna want to make them thighs sideways if you do the same tactics I did, because otherwise you're gonna have a very difficult time with articulation of the limbs. Enough time for a big hug. Yeah, we're best friends. Yay. I'll squeeze you until you pop yourself. Either way, I won't actually swear and say that. If you want to be more accurate, this could be more like a mini Huggy if you want to say it like that. Or it could just be the real Huggy. You gotta do the robot. And now, time for the best pose of them all. The original pose. Hang on. You just gotta... He looks like he's surrounded by people at the red carpet or something like that. I don't know. This video was something. Mwah.